Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your friend Jojo. What is the ideal Chinese girlfriend? This is the ideal Chinese girlfriend. Yeah, me. Just a joke, just me being shameless. Anyways, let's get started. First of all, let's watch one video together.
首先喜欢什么样
What kind of personalities are you looking for in a girl?
子的女孩？性格
温顺的，对，温顺，对，我也是温顺一点的，脾气好一点的，骚一点。
I'm not sure about the translation. What he meant was 骚一点的. It means a bit slutty. Yeah, slutty. I don't know why he wants a slutty girlfriend.
骚一点
性格要好一点的，不能太差，不能凶。
我跟没说有多难。
就是有自己的生活，然后就不会天天来烦你啊，怎么样？就是他闲下来的时候不会去吵你，就是非得让你陪他那种女孩子。
其实一个女孩吧，只要双方合得来嘛，就对父母比较孝顺那种，然后对自己比较理解那种女孩，合得来，看双方的事。
性格活泼开朗，不会那么容易生气的。
温柔一点，不要太那种太活泼，比较温柔的吧，外向一点的会比较好。
外貌有什么要求？
外貌要好看，要漂亮。
年大一点啊，
漂亮啊，
貌似怎么漂亮的样子？
混血，
胸大嘛，屁股大，翘。
Oh my god, good for what? Good for hitting it? You mean good in the bed? Is this something you can say in an interview and put online? Oh my goodness.
可以玩好几天。
And this sounds very disrespectful. What do you mean can play several days? Can you even last for a couple of days with your tiny little brother, huh?
你呢？
我呢，长相的话就是眼睛大一点，然后身高的话，身高1.6米就可以了。然后身材的话呢，身材胸中等嘛，我不需要太大，我可以用我的双手去把。
Seriously, oh my goodness. Can we use our hands to make your little brother bigger as well?
It's really small. How small? Too small. What size is it everything? 3 inches. Well, hard.
把他培养成大胸，对，我可以一夜摸到天亮。然后其他的可以，都可以。
对的。
我喜欢胸大腿长的，然后最重要是身材好，没有那种肥肚子。
Trust me guys, this type of Chinese men, they will not be appreciated in China. They will not attract Chinese women. Why? Just check out the way they talk, so disrespectful. I mean, even though you really like big boobs and long legs, and I believe most men do, but you shouldn't talk about it in public like so openly, bluntly about this. Like it just makes you so low and so uneducated, you know? Do you have a huge little brother then? Oh, you want big boobs and long legs? What about you? That's how I feel, you know?
大肚子的我就不喜欢，肯定是1.65米以上，身材也比较好一点，高高的嘛，腿长嘛，对不对？我喜欢这样子。
外貌现在的年轻人都喜欢那种外貌型的，但是还是得看他性格，性格好的话，外貌也不一定啊，双方合得来就行。
所以没有什么要求。
对，没有什么特定要求的。
如果他有点胖，可以吗？
有点胖是可以理解，有点胖可以减肥嘛，是吧？
I think this guy, he's quite a gentleman and he seems quite nice as well.
你这么好的男孩，
看着舒服一点就比较好，看着然后那种不要太饱的那种就好，个子嘛，没我高就好。不要太夸张了，
别夸张。
就普通的就行了，就不要长得特别奇怪就行。
模拟版没有什么要求，只要人性格还好的话就还行。
不需要非常漂亮，也别太丑就好了。
As you can see, these Chinese men want a beautiful and sexy girlfriend with a good temper, as well as being caring and submissive. Is this what you want as well? Anyways, today I will give you some ideas about how an ideal Chinese girlfriend look like. Number 1, she's caring and loving. She's such a sweet girl that she always shows her affection and love to you without holding back, without being shy. And you are always assured that you are loved and cared by her. It happens naturally and smoothly. And you don't even have a second doubting if she truly loves you or not. trust me, actions don't lie. However, this one is a bit tricky since most Chinese women who were born and raised in China are relatively more reserved when it comes to showing their affection and love. I would say most Chinese people, they don't even know how to show their affection and love to others. My parents have been married for decades and they have never ever said I love you to each other. Crazy, right? And I'm not sure how common it is in China. So it is still up to you to find out if she's being serious with you or not. After all, we all have different ways of showing affection and love. But trust me, once again, actions don't lie. If she really likes you, if she really cares about you, if she really thinks about you, she would text you, she would call you, she would come to meet you. Why? Because she's so happy to have contact with you, because she couldn't wait to see you. This is human nature when we are in love. And she would accept some of your flaws, like say you don't shower for 3 days in a row. Well, as long as it is not something about principle, like say cheating or abusing, then I would say she would accept your flaws. She would accept you as who you are when she's really in love with you. Why? Because love could be really blind sometimes. If you are dating a Chinese girl and she has always been cold or seem really indifferent with you, or you ask yourself the same question, does she really love me? Then you need to be careful. Very likely that she is not that into you. I'm so sorry I'm hurting your feelings, but I think she's either with you for companionship or she doesn't have other options yet. If you're in a situation like this, trust me, believe your gut feelings and reconsider your relationship. We start a relationship because we think 2 is better than 1, because we feel happier when that person is around, right? So otherwise, why do we even bother? Number 2, she's independent but also family oriented. You may ask me, Joe, how can you be independent but also family oriented? Sounds so contradictory, right? Don't worry, let me explain to you. Before she met you, she has always been able to work. She has always been capable of making money. She's independent. She can support herself as an adult, okay? It's not like she's living off her parents or other men. Then after you guys get married, for most cases, women would start working once a new baby is born. So very likely she will switch her role. She will become a full-time stay-at-home mom to take care of the baby and other household stuff. Since you will be the only main bread earner, she will make sure that every day you come home to a peaceful, nice environment. She will make sure that the food is ready, the house is tidy and clean, and the new baby is calm and sweet. It is a teamwork. You play your part, she plays her part. You guys appreciate each other a lot for playing different roles in this family. Honestly, I think it's not easy for men to be the only bread earner either, because it can be really stressful sometimes in the company, and most guys, they don't like showing their emotions or their weakness to others, especially to their women. So it's so important to have a caring and loving wife who appreciates what her man does for this family. What I'm trying to say is that she can be family oriented when the situation needs her to be. Now she doesn't work because she knows which is the best way to keep her little family functioning well. Say for example, you are making much more than her, then it's better for her to quit her job, stop her career to take care of the new baby, to take care of the household, right? I mean, if you guys are rich, then you can hire a nanny, problem solved. But most likely, one of you will have to stop your career for a couple of years to take care of the new kids and stuff like that. And don't you ever underestimate the workload of being a stay-at-home mom. I heard a lot of women saying it is much more tiring than a full-time job. I mean, at work, at least you are dealing with some adults, right? But at home, you are dealing with a crying baby. So which one is harder? What's more, she will be having a couple of years break from work. It is a big sacrifice too. Imagine she goes back to work 5 years later. There is a gap, right? What type of job can she get? That's why I said marriage needs mutual sacrifice and dedication. That's also why I said if you picked the wrong person in marriage, you could ruin your life. Okay, come back to independence. Say one day you got really unlucky, you lost your job suddenly. But guess what? You still have her. Worst case scenario, she will go back to work. She will be making money. She will be feeding you guys, yes. Instead of complaining about you being unemployed, she will try her best to solve the problem. That's why I said she's independent but also family oriented. You can be a stay-at-home dad if she's making much more than you. You can take care of the household, all the chores, housework. All in all, marriage is a teamwork. You either play your part or you quit. Number 3, she's loyal and doesn't have a high body count. I'm not trying to say having a high body count is a good or bad thing, and everyone has different standard towards body count. Some people may just want to marry a virgin, and some people may think a body count of 5 is okay, etc. So I don't really judge here. But I do know that if a girl has a really high body count, it means that she has slept with a lot of men already. It means hookup is something really common for her nowadays. Since she has already slept with 20 guys in her past, it doesn't really matter for her to sleep with 5 more guys. No difference, right? I wonder how serious can she be in a relationship, and how big is the chance for her to stay in a relationship for a long term, and what type of guy could be able to keep her only coming back to him for a long term. For her, sleeping with different guys is like going to the supermarket to buy something nowadays. She would jump into the guy's bed really quickly. Honestly, I'm not sure how guys think about this type of girl. Would they ever take her seriously or consider her as a wife material? Honestly, I have no idea. So that's why I need your comments. Only thing is that guys keep telling me that they want a whore to be their girlfriend and they want a good girl to be their wife. Very interesting. For this type of girl, relationship doesn't matter as much as it should anymore. Why? Because once you are so used to something, you can't really feel it anymore. You kind of lost yourself. For example, when you go to Southeast Asia, all in a sudden, you become so popular there, all the girls come flirt with you, you feel like you are the king there, and you feel like you can get any girls like this, like this. So ask yourself, do you think your attitude towards women will change or not? Ask yourself. Yes, of course your attitude would change. You'd become so cocky and take everything for granted. You wouldn't appreciate women as you should as before because you are so used to the new reality, you are so spoiled. What I'm trying to say is that girls have high body counts are less likely to value relationship as much as those who have less body counts. And certainly, guys, they just want a woman who can value relationship or marriage as much as they do. About loyalty. Once she starts a relationship or gets married, whatever, she has no second thought, okay? She has no interest in looking for other men, even though there are some other men who are better or more potential than you. And she would refuse all the men who are chasing her. Why? Because she's in love with you. Because in her eyes, you are the best. You are the most sexy, charming, loving guy ever in this world. Even though now you are unable to provide the ideal life for her and your children, but she doesn't mind standing by your side and supporting you all the way. She wouldn't complain working hard together with you for a better future together. That's why I said marriage and the relationship is a teamwork. Both of you have to work for it. Well, I mean when she's truly in love with you, okay? 100% in love with you. If she's only 70%, 80% in love with you, honestly, I'm not sure how it goes. That's why I said things are much easier when the love is mutual and genuine. Number 4, she's respectful. Women can be really emotional and grumpy sometimes, and don't take it too seriously when your Chinese girlfriend ignores you suddenly, like sitting there not talking and pouting.
Am I the problem? Of course you are!
Well, of course it means something you did upset her and she's waiting for you to realize it and fix it. Girls can be really irrational sometimes, but when she gets mad, you can finally see what type of person she really is. Ask yourself, does she yell? Does she lose control like crazy? Does she abuse you with bad languages? Does she hit you like she knows Kung Fu? Does she throw or destroy things? Well, of course, everyone has their own bottom line. If you cross the line, of course people go crazy. But what I'm trying to say is that if she can't even maintain being respectful towards some small issues, then you need to be really careful. For example, today you forgot to buy her a box of chocolate, she already destroyed the TV, let alone some really serious bad things happen in the future. She might probably kill you. It is a huge red flag you need to pay attention to. Being respectful is a choice. If people say, I can't be respectful to you, it means either you are not the one they want to respect, or you set really low standards so that they keep abusing you. An ideal Chinese girlfriend is respectful, definitely. Any relationship without mutual respect won't last long. Those are the main qualities I think an ideal Chinese girlfriend should have. It is just my personal opinions. Of course, you can use my opinions for references, but please bear in mind that always trust your gut feelings. If she's the one, you can always feel it. After all, we are all different. We have different expectations and preferences when it comes to dating and marriage. So, what is your ideal Chinese girlfriend?